What would you like to have in your life, excuses or results? This mini course will help you to reinforce your determination to become fixed in devotional service and thus get free from various excuses that obstruct your success. So, in the last about 7 days, 6-7 days, we have been discussing various issues in relation to excuses that we make, and we know that excuses are a bad habit that we don't want to have. So today's topic in relation to excuses is excuses for not preaching. In one seminar that I had in Belgrade, in Serbia, I asked devotees to give me reasons or excuses why they do not preach, or why we do not preach, or the excuses that they have seen in speaking to other devotees. So whether they make these excuses or they have heard that somebody else make these excuses. So they have come up with 18 excuses, and in today's session, I want to read them to you and discuss them a little bit. So, I don't know if you have had experience of preaching, if you have find some pleasure in it, if you have seen the wonderful effects that preaching has on others and on you. I often say that preaching is the greatest happiness, and the best preaching is a happy devotee. So Srila Prabhupada, one devotee has compiled a book of Srila Prabhupada's quotes about preaching called Preaching is the Essence. Preaching is the Essence was one of the 4 slogans that Srila Prabhupada approved. Books are the basis, preaching is the essence, purity is the force, and utility is the principle. So these are like 4 guidelines for our practical daily life. And of course, preaching is the essence is something that concerns us in this discussion, that Srila Prabhupada valued preaching so much that he spent all of his time preaching in one way or the other. So as followers of Srila Prabhupada, we want to follow in his footsteps, and we want to eliminate all the obstacles to preaching, and of course our own internal reasons why we don't preach, and we call them excuses, is good to identify and to eliminate. Okay, number 1, I do not have enough knowledge. So well, you know more than people who don't know as much as you do about Krishna consciousness, about the Vedic philosophy. So you can teach those who know less than you. You can share your knowledge. So maybe you don't have enough knowledge, but you have enough knowledge to start. And of course, you can learn as you go. You can read more and more. You can take Bhakti Shastri courses or various other courses, Bhagavad Gita courses, and you can learn more and more. But this is not the reason to not preach, even if you don't know so much. Who am I to preach? Well, you could be someone who is, aware of the value of the spiritual knowledge or transcendental knowledge, and you want to act as an instrument. You don't think that because you are preaching, you are proud, you are puffed up, you are putting yourselves above other people. You are just a servant, an instrument in Lord's hands, and you want to bring out the message for the benefit of all people. I have no time. I don't believe that. If you have time to surf the YouTube or internet, look at the screen most of the day, I'm sure you can find 1 hour a day or half an hour a day to preach to someone in one way or the other. There is many ways one can do that. World belongs to the young people. Oh, so that means you are too old. Well, Srila Prabhupada started when he was 69. I mean, he was preaching practically his whole life, but he actually started preaching in the West or around the world. He went on a Jaladuta ship and traveled for 2 months to the United States, and so he started when he was 69. So how old are you? And why do you think only young people can actually preach? I am bad in self-management or time management. Oh, don't worry, I can help you with that. Please contact me. I'm coaching people about their time management for the past 18 years, so I can help you to find time to preach. I have no good sadhana. Oh, this is a great opportunity to have good sadhana. If you start to preach about sadhana, then you will feel obliged to be a good example yourself, and this will also help you with your own sadhana. I am lazy, but time passes quickly. I am lazy and time passes quickly. So what is the remedy for laziness? I always recommend that remedy for laziness is inspiration. If you are inspired, then you will never be lazy. So get yourself inspired by listening to inspiring preachers, by listening to Srila Prabhupada's classes. There is so many audio recordings, by reading Srila Prabhupada's books and books of his bona fide followers, and you will be inspired and you will not be lazy. You will actually want to get active. I am anemic. Anemic means lifeless, not inspired, maybe prone to depression. So again, inspiration will be a key to overcoming this state. These are various states of the mode of ignorance or tamaguna, and by getting inspired, one can actually overcome these lower modes and lower states of consciousness. I'm afraid. You are afraid of what? What can happen if you preach? You are afraid that you will not be successful, or that people will not accept it, or that you will get confused. Well, when you start preaching, definitely there will be some mistakes, and there will be situations where you are not sure how to respond, but nothing can replace experience. By getting experienced, by sometimes making mistakes, by sometimes being unsuccessful, we can learn to preach and develop even greater determination to preach. So there is nothing to be afraid of, because when one is preaching, he's acting as an instrument in Lord's hands, and he can be very, very successful and very happy doing it. My parents obstruct me. How your parents can stop your preaching? This is not possible. You can give me some examples of how your parents stop you for preaching. You are not with your parents 24 hours a day, so when you are not with them, you can always find someone to give them a book, to give them prasadam, to invite them to the program. Online also, you can invite people. Your parents don't monitor, unless you are minor age, they don't monitor your online activities, so you can preach online. And there is so many ways to preach, so they cannot stop you. I am waiting for a sign from Krishna to start. That's great. Now I'm telling you, I'm giving you a sign from Krishna to start right now, making a plan how you are going to preach for the rest of your life. Lack of integrity. Lack of integrity means that you don't practice what you preach. This is a very important point. I'm very happy somebody brought it up in our brainstorming in Belgrade. Yes, this is very important. Achar prachar, one has to actually practice what he preaches, and whatever we preach, we need to practice. We need to demonstrate in our everyday life, and in this way be a great inspiration for people by backing up the words we say with our action. So we need to develop integrity. When I lived in the temple, I had a better sadhana. That's fine. Now maybe you don't live in the temple, but you can still discipline yourself. For example, you can have a devotee who rings you, devotee who has a good sadhana. They ring you in the morning, they wake you up. You can set an alarm clock. You can report about your sadhana to some of your friends or your coach or your mentor, and they can monitor your sadhana, and in this way you become more accountable and more focused on your sadhana. Also, there is so many ways you can have good sadhana even if you live outside. I am not qualified enough. In the beginning, no one is very qualified, but as you do it and as you learn as you go, learn by mistakes, learn by successes, then you can become more and more capable of preaching. So nobody is qualified in the beginning. I'm running around making money. I need training, association, and a coach. That's fine. This is also available. You can associate with inspired preachers. You can get training about various aspects of preaching. You can learn from those who have experience, who have developed an expertise and great enthusiasm. You can also get coaching in relation to preaching. I can help you with that too. So there is so much help available to develop our preaching. I'm running around making money. Even while making money, you can preach, you can give people prasadam, you can give people Gauranga stickers, you can use your money to support preaching. So making money can be helpful for preaching. You're meeting a lot of people, you are maybe selling something to a lot of people, you can give them books. I know a devotee from Belgrade who is an artist. He sells his own paintings. He goes door to door, and whoever buys his paintings, which have a certain price, which is definitely bigger than Srila Prabhupada's books, then he gives them as a gift a small book by Srila Prabhupada. So many of his clients and customers have gotten Srila Prabhupada's books because he has been selling his paintings for the past 20-30 years, and he has distributed as many books as he has distributing paintings. So he's making money, but he's always giving books, and this is a nice way to preach. It is hard to preach in front of many people. Okay, my dear friend, if it's hard to preach in front of many people, then you can preach in front of few people or in front of one person. This is also not a very strong excuse. You don't have to speak to 200 people, to thousands of people. You can speak to few people, and that will be very, 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 very valuable. And the last one, number 18, I am waiting for second initiation. Now you don't have to even have a first initiation in order to preach. I know so many devotees who started preaching when they were not initiated, and they were very successful, very inspired, very enthusiastic. You don't have to finish Bhakti Shastra in order to preach, although I recommend it, it's helpful, but still you can preach whatever you know to people who know much less than you. So there is a wonderful opportunity to preach even if you are not second initiated. Even if you are not first initiated, what to speak of second initiation? So this was a quick overview of various excuses that we have for not preaching, and probably you have more of them. If you like, you can write them down in the comment section. If you're bold, if you're brave, courageous, and I hope this will help you. If you want this list, I can send it to you. I have it in a Word file, or I can send you as a text, or maybe I can just publish it in the comments section so you can copy paste and save it and read it. But I hope this overview helped you to identify your own excuses for not preaching, and I hope that it inspired you to actually start preaching. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.